Yo everybody, what's going on? It's Cliff with a beginner's tutorial for Ken Amada in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Ken is definitely a great character to use in this game as long as you play to his strengths. Ken is a puppet character, and what that means is that you get to control both Ken and his dog companion, Koromaru. It sounds like a challenging task at first, but really, it's very simple. The combination of Ken's insanely long-range normal moves coupled with Koromaru's ability to cover for him make for a devastating and lockdown pressure game. You find when using Ken that you're able to convert into high damage combos off even the most long-range punishes. On the flip side, it's absolutely critical that you make sure that Koromaru stays alive at all times, because once his health is depleted, he's rendered inactive for a brief period of time. Without Koromaru's coverage, Ken's attacks become really unsafe and punishable. You're really going to want to keep up the pressure with Ken, because once you get on the defensive, he doesn't have many good reversal options and his anti-air is kind of horrible. Another negative to playing with Ken is that you won't have a lot of ambiguous mix-up opportunities, but you have to be very smart about anticipating the opponent's attacks so that you can get a counter move or fatal counter and lead into some heavily damaging combos. If you really want to play Ken, then you should be ready to take on the challenge of learning the dynamics of controlling basically two characters at the same time at different positions on the screen. These are the moves invaluable to any Ken player. 5B has some pretty amazing range for a normal attack and leads into many of Ken's combos. This is going to be your main poking tool for mid-screen. Ken has amazing air-to-air attacks. His jumping A hits 3 times and is really easy to confirm off of and beats a lot of other moves mid-air. It also comes out really quickly. Similar to his standing B attack, his jumping B attack has an amazing hitbox. It's also very effective at crossing up opponents. Another good long-range normal for Ken is the sweeping attack, which can be confirmed into some pretty devastating combos. Ken's Furious action has a kind of weird hitbox and a really bad recovery, so you should resort to using this move only in combos or if you're guaranteed a hit on the opponent. Ken's quarter circle forward move uses his spear to draw the opponents in and is great for continuing your pressure game. The attack is very negative on block, so you have to make sure that you use Koromaru to make it safe. By repeating the attack button twice, you can summon Ken's persona to knock the opponent down into the ground. Thunder Rain is a decent super that can be sometimes used as a reversal, but will mainly be used for a combo ender, and you can use it without Koromaru being alive. Now you truly need to master Koromaru's individual attacks so that you're aware of your arsenal at all times. 5C is a great neutral game tool that you'll use a lot. It's really fast, has a lot of active frames, and is really easy to score counter hits with, which can be converted into high damaging combos. Down C is an incredible attack for Koromaru because there are no recovery frames on it. It doesn't go quite as far as 5C, but it goes upwards, which makes it useful as an anti-air. Koromaru's normal attacks help Ken stay really safe and keep the pressure on the opponent. Quarter circle forward CD for Koromaru has a really long recovery frame, so it's best used for combos. Quarter circle back CD has pretty obvious startup time, but it can be used as an amazing pressure tool if you set it up correctly. Fire Breath is a super that activates from wherever Koromaru is on the screen. Your best application for this move is pretty much only in combos, but it can be used as a decent punish if you can read and react to long-range projectile attacks from the opponent. Ken has a lot of combo routes, so I'm going to give you basic foundations and you can improvise as you see fit in-game. This is your bread and butter. This is the combo that you find yourself using several times a match. After getting a ground confirm on the opponent, you pull the opponent in with Ken's quarter circle forward A move. Follow that up with Koromaru's quarter circle forward C move. This gives Ken enough time to recover to use his quarter circle forward B move and get the opponent back into close range. Koromaru's quarter back circle C move will bring the opponent even closer to you, and then you can use your Furious action. Provided you have enough meter, you can land a super when you come back down to the ground with the opponent. Off of a sweeping attack, you can bring the opponent closer with quarter circle forward A as well. Once again, you use Koromaru's quarter circle forward C move to make up for the recovery time on Ken. Wait and let the opponent fall just a little bit before you throw out your quarter circle forward B move. The timing on that next part is very precise. The very moment that Ken recovers, you want to use a low B attack followed up immediately by Koromaru's down C attack. Jump up in the air and catch the opponent with back-to-back jump Bs, and once again you immediately follow up with Koromaru's down C attack. And the easy part is the Furious action into combo ender. This combo is incredibly useful for those moments when you catch a jumping opponent with a fatal counter Furious action attack. If you're able to perform the last combo, then this combo should be no problem. As a puppet character, Ken is really unique in Persona 4 Arena Ultimax. Koromaru constantly exposes people not blocking full screen or mid screen because they kind of forget that he exists. A lot of people tend to panic a tremendous amount when put under pressure, and nobody's really used to being pressured at mid-screen or full screen. Ken doesn't have very much health, but as long as you pressure him correctly, that won't be very much of an issue. There's definitely a pretty steep skill curve when learning to use Ken, but as with anything else, practice makes perfect. As you get a bit more comfortable with the character, you begin to see that Ken can really keep opponents out and completely control the tempo of the match. Thanks a lot for watching the video, guys, and big shoutouts to Knock76, met him on Reddit, one of the best Ken players I've played against. All the footage of the spectacular Ken play that you saw in this video was straight from him, so you should think about adding him if you're looking to face one of the better Ken players online. We've got a bunch more tutorials coming in the future, so it'll be great if you subscribe and stay tuned. Peace.